Hello there, all you wonderful, beautiful ladies and gentlemen out there of the internet, and it is I, Hazuki Warrior 921 here, bringing you another video on camera. It's been a while since I made a video in general. I'm kind of going at a slow pace right now because of, well, it's the holiday season. I got a lot going on with work and my family, but that's okay. I'm here to talk to you guys out there about something very important-ish, something that I really should make a video about, which I didn't really think about making a video about this topic because I think it's a no-brainer to me that it shouldn't really be mentioned in a video or on a comment. Like, people out there should just know this, but it doesn't really matter. It's still something I should probably express, not just to Sonic fans or fans of Sonic games, but also to people, just to SEGA and SonicTeam, like the development, the people who come into the game. So today I want to talk about my dream idea, my fantasy idea for a 3D Sonic game, a perfectly splendid, designed 3D Sonic game. That's a reference to Blind Manor on Netflix, by the way. It's a good show if you haven't seen it yet. For 3D Sonic games, we've had a lot of different experiences and a lot of different experiments for what we had. We had games like Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, Sonic Heroes, and Shadow the Hedgehog, Sonic Unleashed, in colors and everything. And now, granted, these games are not all that terrible, depending on how you feel about it. They're all somewhat playable, they're all somewhat enjoyable as well, but they're all very different experiences, right? And that's not a bad thing. Sonic is supposed to be like that, you know what I mean? Like, each Sonic game does something kind of different and new and fresh. It's been like that even since the 90s era, not just since the 3D era Sonic. Sonic has always done something kind of different. Like, look at the 8-bit handheld and Master System Sonic games. Look at Knuckles Chaotix and Sonic CD. Very radically different Sonic games, right? Than what you might expect from a Sonic game. So Sonic has always been in a bit of an experimental, long-running gaming franchise and series, and that's not entirely a bad thing. It's not, because that means there's a little bit of something there for everybody who might want to pick up a Sonic game and enjoy it. Only problem is that which one's going to be the one that you generally like and enjoy is up to you. I see people all the time loving the hell out of Sonic Unleashed or Sonic Heroes, when I'm like, they're not my favorites, but I love them. I love Unleashed Sonic World Adventure. I made a whole video about that game. I love that game, but it's not my favorite Sonic game. My favorite Sonic game is actually Sonic Mania and Sonic 3. Sonic 3 Knuckles and Sonic Mania are my favorite Sonic games of all time, and so is Sonic Generations, which we'll talk about that in a little bit. But that's for 2D Sonic games, whatever, and technically a 3D Sonic game, Sonic Generations. But I want to talk about a really well-designed 3D Sonic game that could absolutely work, that I really want SEGA to make. Hopefully SonicTeam is the team to do it, because they understand Sonic the best. But I'm really hoping that this game eventually exists. And I keep thinking about this game. I keep talking to myself about it. I barely tell other people. I don't think I told anybody about it. So it's just something I keep to myself. That I'm like, yeah, I hope SEGA makes one like that. They don't have to, but I hope they do. And seeing this whole Sonic Adventure 3 tease going around is kind of like, oh boy, makes me and motivates me more to want to make a video like this. I saw that we all saw this picture of Super Sonic, or if you haven't yet, on Twitter or Instagram with the number 3 on there from Sonic Adventure, which I might put a screen capture of that in this part of the video somewhere. But yeah, Super Sonic with the number 3 in there. So we've seen that image already. So that's kind of what I want to talk about. That. Okay, so it's like way back when, let me mention something. Way back when in 2015/early 2016, I thought Sonic Adventure 3 was going to be announced for sure. I thought Sonic Adventure 3 was going to be Sonic 4, or Sonic Forces was going to be Sonic Adventure 3, and it was going to be a completely different game than what we ended up having. I did. I was not expecting Sonic Mania to be announced at all. I don't think anybody out there was expecting that game to be announced, but I was genuinely surprised to see that game. And then when I saw Sonic Forces, it was just called Project Sonic at the time. I was like, okay, and I figured, well, we don't need Adventure 3. We don't. We just need a really good Sonic game, 2D, 3D, whatever. Well, at least we got one of those. We got one of those for sure. Sorry, but I do not like Sonic Forces. I think it's a very bad game. More or less. Now, I personally can get enjoyment out of almost any Sonic game, except for maybe Sonic Boom. I do not like Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom is the one game I just look at that game and I'm like, it's just not good. It's toxic. It's just ugly. It's bad. I hate Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric on the Wii U. I should specify that. Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric on the Wii U. I played that game's demo, and I hated it. I did not have a good time at all. But any other Sonic game, I will be dead before... like, you will never catch me dead saying that I completely despise this one or that one. It depends what it is, though, because I play, like, almost all the 3D Sonic games, and I enjoy them, I do. The only one I really can't get through and finish is Sonic Heroes and Shadow the Hedgehog, because they're so long, and it's like, and they're so draining. They're draining games. I feel like Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic Heroes are very draining games, because you play them over and over again, in different ways, mind you. In Sonic Heroes, you play all those levels again with different characters. Sometimes the levels are even longer than before, and sometimes they're designed completely differently. Looking at Team Dark and Team Chaotix, and it's like, oh my god. And then with Shadow the Hedgehog, it's the same idea. You play those levels over and over again, and sometimes it might be something a little different, but you play them over and over again. And that, to me, in a video game, can be kind of draining. When you restart a game, but it's like mandatory to restart this game, it's like, why? And so many times, it's like, oh my god. That can be really draining. So I'm happy that no other Sonic game is really designed that way, and I'm hoping to God we never get a game designed like that ever again. No offense to Shadow the Hedgehog or Sonic Heroes and things that they may have brought to the table with ideas, like with characters and with certain things, fine, whatever. Maybe some, if you enjoy this game, it's fine. Some of those levels are generally good. I'm not saying, or generally fun to play through. I'm not saying that they're entirely bad games, but they're not games that I personally enjoy for that one reason, because it's like, I don't want to play this game over and over again just to finish it. Way back when, I actually used an action replay disc to finish Sonic Heroes and Shadow the Hedgehog, because I just could not get through them. I was like, there's no way. So I just used action replay to like finish the game, and I was like, I don't want to play this game over and over again. I just don't want to. But now today, I don't know, I kind of want to be Sonic Heroes on my own one day, but so I haven't done that yet. Okay. Again, I'm getting a little bit off topic, I know, but this is kind of to my point of what I want to talk about. So, and today we live in a world with 3D Sonic where the boost gameplay seems to be the way to go for Sonic. Now, I was watching a really decent video that I was enjoying by Speed Supersonic called "The Gimmicks in Sonic Need to Stop," and it got me thinking about this. And I was like, well, maybe I should talk about what I think should be in the Sonic game, what I think should be the 3D Sonic game experience, and what Sega could build off of after each entry from said game. Now, obviously Sega doesn't have to do this. Now, before the Sonic movie, way back when, before the Sonic movie, its second trailer with Sonic's redesign got dropped and the movie got made, I made a video talking about my dream idea for a Sonic movie. But in that said situation, the actual Sonic movie turned out pretty damn good, despite what I wanted, which was also not a bad idea. I know maybe I'm sounding arrogant saying that, but if you watch my video, you might actually agree with me that I had some decent ideas about a decent Sonic movie. I wanted it to be 2D animated, or not 2D, I'm sorry. I wanted it to be 3D animated. I wanted to have a cast of Sonic, Tails, and Amy, Eggman, and maybe Metal Sonic at the very end of the film. He would be teased. That's what I had an idea for a really good, very decent Sonic CGI film. I'd go more in depth in that movie. So maybe this video, hopefully, will be a similar situation where SonicTeam and Sega will probably not make this game that I'm about to tell you about, but they will at least make something fun that most Sonic fans or gamers out there, people who play video games, can enjoy and will probably sell very, very well, right? Possibly. So, number one, should this game be called Sonic Adventure 3? Maybe, but I don't know. I kind of want it to be like, just think of it as a Sonic Adventure spiritual successor, Sonic Adventure Spirit, right? That's its prototype working title name, Sonic Adventure Spirit. That's my thought process. And I remember Christian Whitehead talking about that. He wanted to make a Sonic Adventure game, a 3D Sonic game after Mania. Now, I really want him and his team to make a Sonic Mania 2, but if they were to make a 3D Sonic game, I say go for it, because they would absolutely, I absolutely believe that, oh god, what was it called? Their studio, I completely forgot its name, but it's a really cool name. Evening Star, I think it's called, the people who made Sonic Mania. I think that's the same people who made Mania. They basically created their own studio and called it that, Evening Star, would make a Sonic Adventure, like, a Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, and even Sonic Heroes nostalgic type game, like Sonic Mania is a Sonic 1, 2, 3, and CD, Knuckles Chaotix, basically all classic era Sonic nostalgic game. I think they would make a 3D Sonic game, you know, making callbacks to 3D era Sonic. They might do that, and that I'd be happy with that. But this game could be that, but I don't know. Like, for what I wanted, I'm about to talk about it. The reason why the one I'm about to talk about, I think Christian Whitehead should maybe work on it for sure, but I think there should be a bigger team of people to design this game. So, for the story, I don't know what it's gonna be, right? I don't know. So basically what I want for a 3D Sonic game, okay? People are always saying, hey, you know, they should bring back Sonic Adventure gameplay, right? They should. I agree with that. I agree with you people out there. Yes, they should, because Sonic controls incredibly, not just Sonic, but every character in this game, including Adventure 2, has really great controlling, right? The controlling is just perfect and precise and just great in Adventure 1 and Adventure 2. And if you play through Adventure 1 and Adventure 2, and if you really play those games and you get through them, you might have a moment where you think to yourself, there could be so much more done with the Sonic Adventure engine and formula. There could be so much more potential. There's so much more potential that hasn't even been tapped, even touched yet. And I feel that way whenever I play Sonic Adventure 2. Sonic Adventure 2 especially, yes, I play Sonic Adventure 2, like there's so much more that can be done. There's just so much more that can be done. There's definitely room for Sonic Adventure 3. There is. But again, it doesn't have to be called that. But I mean, like, in terms of like the Sonic video game gameplay, not, you know, because Sonic Unleashed or a World Adventure was going to be Sonic Adventure 3, but its gameplay is a very new and fresh thing, which is not a bad thing. I think Unleashed plays pretty well for the most part, or a Sonic World Adventure. It's just not, gameplay-wise, it's not quite Sonic Adventure 3, but it does very many similar things to Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, which is, again, obviously, yes, that's why it is, you know, to me, it's Sonic Adventure 2.5. Sonic Adventure 2.5 is Sonic Unleashed. I'd look at it as Sonic Adventure 2.5. It totally is. Absolutely. That's the way I see that game. But people say that this formula should come back. And then there's people out there, another camp that says you need to keep the boost. The boost needs to stay. Sonic Generations was like the perfect game for boosting. To me, it was. Where boosting was like perfected. I think this is a perfect 3D Sonic game. Sort of. Not 100%, but this is the best they've made in my opinion for 3D Sonic. But so is Sonic Adventure. These two games are the best 3D Sonic games to me. So why not put them together, people? Why are we fighting about this shit, guys? Why are we fighting about we should have it only adventure, we should only have boost? Why can't we just fucking put them together? Why can't we just do that? I never see people talk about that shit. And it's infuriating. It's like, guys, Sonic fans, people who like 3D Sonic games, there's no reason why SEGA or SonicTeam can't be like, okay, we're going to make these beautiful stages, these beautiful landscaping levels, that have these long paths and these shorter paths for stages, right? And if you're one of those people out there who grew up with Adventure 1 and Adventure 2, and you don't like the boosting that much, there's an option to turn it off. I don't see anybody out there talking about this shit. And it's baffling to me that people fight about this. It's like, you can put them together, guys. You can put them together. And I have mentioned this in many YouTube videos and many comment sections, and people always like my idea. I never see people being like, oh, no, I get like, you know, actual positive feedback from that. It's like, yes, because it's a good idea. I know it is, and it can work well. You know, do you know how many times I played this game and I'm like, I wish modern Sonic, this Sonic control like how he did in Sonic Adventure. I don't mind the boost, I don't mind the levels, I don't mind the game itself. I just wish when you circle him around, he like does this. Sonic goes in like a giant circle. He doesn't control like he does in Adventure 1 and or even Adventure 2, and he absolutely fucking should in this game. He absolutely should. There's no reason why he shouldn't. That's the only thing missing from Generations to me that makes it such a great game. Plus a more a more put together well story. So, okay, again, I just want to talk about the gameplay parts right now. So that's one thing I would love to have happen, is that, yes, there's that. And people out there also mention, hey, maybe the boost should be a power-up. Maybe it should be like an item box that Sonic gets. in the stage, so then he boosts. But I don't agree with that fully, because it's like, well, he's Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic speed of sound. Why would boosting not be something natural that the damn Hedgehog can just do on his own, right? So I don't fully agree with that. I would prefer it if, hey, boosting is there if you want to leave it off. Now, if you leave the boosting on, there's no reason why you can't still play through the this section of this level that you might only be able to do with the boosting off. I don't know. That's up for SonicTeam and SEGA to decide, because honestly, you can play the Generations, most of Sonic Generations is Mario and Sonic without even needing to boost once in these stages. I'm not even joking. You can play most of this game without boosting. Now, part of that might be because of the 2D sections, but I don't know. You know what I mean? Because like even in the 3D sections, it's like you don't really have to boost. The only times you might have to boost is if you had to get through water or some place like in the air where it's absolutely required to. But for the most part, if you try playing like a few stages without boosting, and you'll see that you can actually get through them pretty okay. Which is true, which is kind of ingenious in a way for this game. I don't know if SonicTeam was intending for the game to be played that way, but you can play it that way. I don't get the same. I feel like with Unleashed and Colors, if you do that, it might actually go against you if you don't boost on those games. And those games, it feels like you have to. But for Generations, not quite. No, maybe for Unleashed actually. Yeah, maybe for Unleashed. I don't know. I feel like you have to boost on Unleashed. I really do. But for Generations, you don't, which is a part of like what makes this game so damn good and genius in my opinion. So there's that. Now another idea, another thing that I would love to see is optional. Remember that keyword here, people, is optional playable characters. Yes, I love playing as Sonic, I do. But I want to play as Tails, Knuckles, Shadow, and Blaze, and maybe Rouge, maybe Silver. That's about it for characters. For playable character, for a main playable cast. It's Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Shadow, Blaze, Rouge, and Silver. That's 7 characters, right? Is there anybody forget? Oh, I don't know about Amy. I mean, Amy will be fine, but she, I don't know, because and this is gonna sound really weird, but every single one of these characters will be able to boost just like Sonic. Maybe Tails, Knuckles, Rouge, and maybe Tails, Knuckles, and Rouge don't go as fast as the others when they boost, but they can still boost, and maybe even Amy too then. But Sonic, Silver, Shadow, and Blaze, when they boost, they all go the exact same speed. Just those, okay, there we go. A cast of 8 characters, right? Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Shadow, Amy, Rouge, Blaze, and Silver. So there we go. 4 characters, when they boost, they all play the exact same. For other characters, when they boost, they play the same as these other 4. They just go a slightly bit slower, but not by much, because that would kind of suck, right? It would just be a tad bit slower, just something that makes sense for these characters. I don't know. Amy would obviously be able to use her hammer. Rouge might be able to use like some secret agent weapons. I don't know. Shadow can maybe use, I'm not gonna say guns, but maybe like chaos powers, maybe. And Silver can use his psychic powers. And Tails can fly, and Knuckles can punch and glide and stuff. So I think these mechanics can work. Now that's very ambitious. Now, since I said that they're optional playable characters, what? Now remember, if SEGA and SonicTeam did this, then this set of game needs more development time, right? Now I'm not gonna say this is gonna be the Sonic game that we're gonna be getting for its 30th anniversary, but that'd be amazing if it was. But if not, it's fine. But since they're optional, what it means is that, okay, you have to play the whole game of Sonic, but say you go back to the level, just like with Sonic Forces and Sonic and the Black Knight, they did this shit, and it was a good idea. Even though those 2 games aren't the best Sonic games to many people out there, but it was a really good idea that Sonic and the Black Knight and Sonic Forces both did this, is that when you beat a level of Sonic, you can go back to and play as a different character. That's awesome. Like, I don't know, I was like, yes, thank you for doing that again, Sonic Forces. That means this idea is not completely dead. That's like the one thing I'm actually happy about seeing that come back. Plus, I really loved how they brought back, the world map, kind of exactly like what Sonic Unleashed did. But you also could go to the Death Egg. That's another thing I want to talk about for my Dream 3 Sonic game, is that I want there to be like a world map type of hub world, kind of like Unleashed had it, but like there's also Angel Island you can visit, the Death Egg you can visit, and maybe even Little Planet. So this 3D Sonic game I'm talking about is going to be a big ass game with like a cast of characters. It sounds like a lot, but I don't know if Sonic Team and Sega will do this. I don't know, and I think this game is too big. It might be too big to even call it Sonic Adventure 3, which may sound arrogant. I know it does, but it's kind of bigger than Sonic Adventure 3 in some... if you can imagine this game and seeing it being as good as it could be, you might agree with that. I don't know. It could still be called Adventure 3. It might just be called Sonic, Adventure Universe or something like that. Oh, shit. Sonic Adventure, like Universe, because you're basically going through the universe of Sonic, like different planets, different locations that have all different kinds, and playing all these different characters. And yeah, I don't know, maybe the story is like Dr. Eggman has gone through all of space and done some bad shit, so they gotta go stop him. I don't know, I'm just trying to throw in some ideas there. Also, one big fucking thing this game needs is a good, well-written story. We need to get new writers for the Sonic games. I keep talking about that, but we really do. This is something I talk about every now and then. I think I made a video talking about that and like my ideas for Sonic videos like that. But yeah, we really do need new writers. Now, do we need new voice cast members? I would like new ones for some characters, including Sonic, but I kind of like the people themselves. I don't know them, but I have followed them as people and actors, and it's like, okay, they seem like decent people. I like Roger Craig Smith. I really like him. I think he's a decent man, and I like his other characters. I like his performances. I do like his character performances. I do like him for Ezio Auditore in Assassin's Creed. I don't mind him as Batman, and I like him as Chris Redfield from Resident Evil. I like him as other characters. I like him as Thomas from Regular Show. That's a good show I'm watching. I like him as that character, but do I like him for Sonic? No, I don't think he's a good fit for Sonic. If he can change that voice, fine. Imagine Roger Craig Smith in that Sonic voice reading lines from the Jason Griffith era or the Sonic Adventure or Ryan Drummond era, right? Now, granted, it would probably feel more like Sonic, which is fine, but for the fact that it's that voice is kind of like, I don't know, man. I can see why, for many people out there, it really doesn't fit well for Sonic, and they really feel that way. And I agree with them. I do. I'm sorry, but I'm one of those people, yes. But I'm not going to be all balls off the walls angry about it. But it is kind of depressing and sad that we're not getting, the voice for Sonic, really. And it doesn't have to be Ryan Drummond, but he was that voice for Sonic. He absolutely was. And I just gotta say this, guys, I fucking love Jason Griffith. I love him as a person. I follow him on Facebook and everything, and I'm very happy for this man. He recently had a kid not that long ago. I think he's 4 now, so it was a little while ago. But he's just a really good actor too. Jason Griffith, I've seen him in a few other projects. I see him doing some personal things on the side. He's pretty fucking hilarious too. I think he's really funny. But I love him. I love Jason. He's somebody who I love to meet and just get to know and chat with, hang out with, maybe get a beer with, and just kind of get to know the guy, because he's somebody from my childhood, and he just seems like generally a good person. I like Jason Griffith. I generally like that man. I think he's a good guy. I'm not shit talking to Roger Craig Smith or Ryan Drummond. I'm not. I'm just saying I like Jason. I also Ryan is great too. I follow him a bit. Like I said, Roger's also great. They're all great. They're all great Sonics. They're all great voices. They're all great actors and people. They're good people. They just can't all do Sonic, right? I think Ryan is the only one that really can do it. I also like Jason's voice as well. But I'm sorry, guys. I don't like Roger for Sonic. I just never will. I'm sorry. I always play Sonic with the Japanese voice on now. The Japanese voice actor for Sonic sounds more like Sonic, yes. And then of course there's Ben Schwartz. He's great, but he is and he's a film actor. He's like a Hollywood actor. He's like like a studio actor. Whatever term you want to use. I don't think he's going to be the main voice for Sonic, because he's a fucking celebrity. I like him too. I like all these guys. I think they're great guys, but I don't think any single one of them are like a piece of shit or anything like that. No, I think they're all fine people. It's just that, well, I don't know. Now, if Roger, I never hear anybody out there say this shit, but if Roger could actually do a different voice for Sonic, then I by all means stay. Let him stay. If he can do like a much younger hip voice for Sonic, if he can do something kind of like what Ryan and Jason could do, fine, let him stay for Sonic. I don't care. Let Roger stay then. There you go. People will be happy with that, right? No, because people out there will be like, oh, I miss the old voice he did. Come on, guys. Come on, that voice is not Sonic. I'm sorry. People out there say, oh, he's growing up. The bastard is still 15 years old. Okay, Sonic is a 15-year-old fictional teenage character. He doesn't age up. He's 15. It might feel like he ages up. It might feel like he's maturing as a character, and that's fine. But he's still 15. And that voice for Sonic was Sonic. In fact, Sonic doesn't need to be the way he is now in gaming. I don't like him as a character as much anymore. Sonic kind of sucks himself. I'm sorry, but Sonic from the Jason Griffith and Adventure era was Sonic. That was him. Sonic was himself from Sonic 1 all the way to Sonic and the Black Knight. Yes, he was himself all the way from Sonic 1 to all the way up to Black Knight. And I really love Sonic and the Black Knight's like story, like its execution. There's so many cool things about that game. It has so many cool little fan servicey things in it, like the music, the dialogue, the way the scenes are presented. It's kind of an epic game in some respects, but the gameplay is just like, ooh. You know, you know what I mean? It's just kind of like, oh man, you know, all right, I'll play this game again if I have to. That's how it feels. I'm sorry, but it just does. And I love the shit out of Sonic Colors. I do. I'm very nostalgic for that game. I love Sonic Colors. And you know, honestly, that game doesn't bother me too much. But playing it, watching these cutscenes again, I'm kind of like, oh yeah, these are kind of cringy. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Some of these jokes are just kind of bad and cringy. I'm not a fan of them. So and it's been that way ever since, right? Lost World, you know, Colors, Generations, Lost World, Sonic Forces have such shitty, not stories, just execution. They have such bad execution for their stories. They have really bad presentation for these characters and the way they talk and the way how things just kind of happen and with, you know, in their actions and everything. It's just like, what the fuck is going on? You know, like Lost World had potential to be a really cool story with the Zavok and everything, and that you know, they seem mysterious and cool. I think Zavok is the red guy. What are they called? The fucking Zeddy? Those guys? Sorry for swearing, but you know, we're cursing. But the Zeddy, yeah, they were cool. They were really, really cool at first, but then no, we don't know where the hell they came from. We don't know why they're important. None of that stuff. There wasn't any mention of the Chaos Emeralds or anything. The Chaos Emeralds were just gone, right? Because it was, oh yeah, shit, that reminds me. I'm sorry for swearing, but Sonic Generations, Colors, Lost World, and Forces have nothing to do with the Chaos Emeralds. In terms of story, Colors, Lost World, and Forces have nothing to do. The Chaos Emeralds have nothing to do with those games. I'm sorry, but that kind of sucks, right? Now, do the Chaos Emeralds need to be in Sonic for it to have a good story? No, but they always help. I mean, look at Sonic 06, for example. Sonic 06 is not the best Sonic game. It even has a bit of a bad Sonic story, but the Chaos Emeralds kind of help add a more mysterious flavor to that game. In Sonic Unleashed, you know, the Chaos Emeralds are there to help bring the world back together. They have something to do with why the world split apart. That's kind of cool. You know, in Adventure 1 with Chaos, with the dynamic of the positive and the negative energy. Adventure 2 with Shadow the Hedgehog with Chaos Control, and with like, you know, how he understands the emeralds a little bit more, and how, you know, how the Master Emerald has a little bit more backstory behind it. So the emeralds, they always add something kind of cool whenever they're involved with Sonic. They do, and even in Sonic Generations, as broken as the game kind of is, the Chaos Emeralds were there to help bring everything back together. So yeah, man, I don't know, the Chaos Emeralds, they're cool. I say yes. In my Dream Sonic game, keep them in the story. Not just as, oh, they're there to have Super Sonic playable. No. Keep them in there for the plot. I think they should be involved in the plot. I do. Eggman is trying to use them. Maybe they got scattered throughout the universe, and that's why they're going after the Chaos Emeralds. Kind of like Dragon Ball GT a little bit, but not quite the same, no. I actually really like GT as well. I don't know. I feel like some stories, pieces of stories and franchises out there get bashed way too hard than they should. Which is again why I like GT, and which is why I also kind of like Forces in Lost World, but I mostly don't like them. But there are parts of them that I do like, that I look forward to doing. Like Forces, honestly to God, kind of killed me a little bit because of the Death Egg level for classic Sonic's Death Egg level. Oh my god, it makes me die inside when I play that, because the Death Egg Zone from Sonic 3 is so fucking awesome. It's such a great level, such a great epic stage with the music and the atmosphere and the way it feels. It's the finale to Sonic 3, right? And I was expecting something similar for that for Sonic Forces, but they just totally botched poor Death Egg Zone in Sonic Forces. It made me feel very depressed, and I was like, I hate this. And unfortunately, I'm gonna have to play that game again because I have it for Switch now. So I do not look forward to playing that level again ever, but I'm gonna have to one day. But anyways, so guys, that's sort of it for this video. I talk quite a bit, if you can tell by my voice. I just want a 3D Sonic game that feels perfect to be controllable with either a GameCube controller or an Xbox controller, just like Sonic Adventure and Generations do. I'm not even joking on that one. I mean, no offense to PlayStation controllers, but when I play Sonic, I play them with these fucking controllers, or with the Switch Pro controller. I should have mentioned, not with this fucking thing. No, actually, no. I meant to mention the Switch Pro controller, yes, or even the Wii U. No, well, yeah, with the Switch Pro controller, yeah. I did play Forces on the PS4, and it controlled just fine on that. But you know, playing it on the Switch is totally fine also. But yeah, at least we have Sonic Mania, right? Sonic Mania is great, and the Sonic movie is also really, really good. And I am looking forward to another Sonic Mania, but God only knows, or technically SEGA and SonicTeam only know, what the next Sonic game is for a little while longer, right? We're gonna find out soon. This video might be uploaded after it gets announced. I don't know what the heck the next 3 Sonic game, the 30th anniversary Sonic game is gonna be, but SonicTeam and SEGA, guys, remember this shit. This really makes me angry. This really makes me angry. Sonic Forces was in development ever since Generations was done. That means Sonic Forces had 6 years of development time, and this is the game we fucking got? Are you fucking kidding me? I was so excited and looking forward to the follow-up from Sonic Generations. I remember this back in 2011, 2012. SonicTeam and SEGA were like, we're gonna work on the next big 3 Sonic game after Generations, and we're gonna take our sweet time with it. And I was like, oh, no way. I was like, that's kind of a good thing. And I remember hearing about, okay, remember there's 2 Sonic teams, or 3. There's Sonic Team A, B, and C. And Sonic Team A made like the main stuff, like Sonic 06, or Sonic Adventure, Sonic 2, Heroes 06, Unleashed, and Generations. Sonic Team B made Sonic Colors and Sonic Lost World. But I think Sonic Team got revamped. There's more team members now. There's brand new team members. A lot of people out there got fired. A lot of people got hired in to make Sonic Forces, which means all that work that we could have had got destroyed. And that's why we have Sonic Forces. Sonic Forces is not a big budget AAA Sonic game. It is a budgeted, small-time Sonic game that just did not turn out well. And we were supposed to get this ambitious, awesome, 3D fucking Sonic game after Generations, and after Lost World also, yes, but a game that followed up this. And I knew it wasn't gonna be Lost World even back then. Lost World was like a piece of, like, you know, side. It was like a side dish. It was something that was there. It was totally fine. Lost World was fine. Lost World didn't do anything wrong. It's not a great game, no, but it was a decent game. It was what it was. Okay, whatever. That's fine, right? That happens. It doesn't mean the next Sonic game isn't gonna suck. Then we got Sonic Boom, and then we got Sonic. Well, Mania, we got Sonic Mania, which is awesome as shit, but then we got Sonic Forces. So, come on, guys. I am worried for Sonic. I am scared for 3D Sonic. I am so worried with how the 30th anniversary game is going to be, but we had 2 or 3 really awesome-ass anniversary-related Sonic games. Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Generations, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Generations, and Sonic Mania. Right? We only had 1 stinker, which was Sonic 06. And even so, 06 still is a game that people love and are nostalgic for, and it also had potential. Right. Forces has none of that shit. Forces is just a fucking dead fucking thing. It's mediocre as shit, but it's worse than that, right? But 06 at least has things about it that you remember, that someone actually thought were impressive and cool and care about. I do not like Sonic 06, guys. I don't know what it is with me, because I don't like it, but I am nostalgic for it. And there are things about it I do like. There are things about 06 I actually like. I do like some of the level design ideas. I love the music. I kind of love the world it's in, but I kind of hate it because it's realistic. But I kind of love how, like, artistic it looks, how, like, beautiful it kind of looks. I love how, like, beautiful the world looks, but the realism is funky. It's like a bunch of Looney Tunes characters walking around a bunch of humans that look too realistic. But that idea worked really well with Super Mario Odyssey, right? With Super Mario Odyssey, we had New Donk City with humans, and that worked. So it could have worked with Sonic, but, you know, in its own style. Of course, and Sonic Adventure had that too, but at least the humans looked, you know, they looked like, you know, anime-esque characters, but it still worked well. Right? Imagine, like, Bugs Bunny walking next to, like, Goku. Not Goku, maybe, but maybe, okay, not Goku. Imagine, like, Bugs Bunny walking next to, I guess Edward Elric? Or just a generic anime boy. Just imagine that, right? That's kind of like what this game is, okay? That's what they were going for. And there's nothing wrong with that. And there's nothing wrong with Sonic being around realistic-looking human characters. It's just, you know, aesthetic-wise, I understand it. It doesn't look the best, but you have to remember, for those of you out there who say that shit, for those of you out there who say, oh, you know, it's weird how Sonic is walking with people because artistically speaking, it looks weird. You know, remember there's Who Framed Roger Rabbit, right? And that movie's fantastic. And there's Super Mario Odyssey with New Donk City with the realistic humans. Nobody complains about. No, I don't hear anybody ever complaining about that stuff. I don't. So I don't want to hear that shit. If it works, if it can work well for Sonic, then I doubt that a lot of people out there will be complaining about that kind of idea. You know, I don't mind Sonic being around realistic people. I would prefer it. I would prefer it if we had, you know, levels like Green Hill and, you know, Angel Island and Chemical Plant and whatever. You know, Sonic level, Sonic World. I would prefer that for sure. Yes, I would. But in Sonic's world, humans are still there. We have Dr. Eggman, for example. We have Professor Pickle. He needs to come back. I really, really love Professor Pickle. And we have all those... Oh, Unleashed. I forgot. Yeah, Unleashed was perfect for like 3D Sonic humans. That was fucking perfect. How they look like Pixar characters. But they don't have to bring back that art style. I would prefer if they did, though, because Dr. Eggman faded right with the other humans. So, okay, actually, never mind. They should bring those kind of human characters back. They absolutely should. Absolutely should, in some respects. At least Professor Pickle, he should be involved in My Dream Sonic game. He should be there to help Tails out, to figure out how they can go through space and stuff. And, you know, maybe he'll help them design some spaceships. I think it'd be awesome to see Professor Pickle giving Tails a hand. You know, right before you play as Tails, you get like a little cutscene of them talking. So with actual characters, maybe there'll also be actual cutscenes, like maybe 1 or 2 cutscenes for like each time you play as like this certain character from my game. Again, the game I want for SonicTeam and SEGA to make is gonna take a lot of fucking work if they actually make this game. But I think it would be really, really awesome and cool and great if they actually put it through 110%. SEGA, do not fire any people working on the game. Don't fuck up with it, please, 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 please. And if you guys actually make this game, do not destroy it. For fuck's sake, do not do that, because that would really be sad. So, guys, that's it. What do you guys think of my Dream Sonic game? What is your Dream Sonic game? What is your idea for a Dream Sonic game? Is it something similar? Is it something completely different? Is it something that you don't think they'll ever make? Or is it something that you think that they'll make? I'm just hoping my idea kind of pleases everybody out there, because there are people out there, there's Sonic fans out there that are like, I only want to play as Sonic, I don't like the boost mechanics, and I want Classic and Mario Sonic separate. And I agree with that one, yes. I think Classic and Mario Sonic should cross, though, once in a blue moon. And I really want, for Sonic Mania 3 or 4 maybe, for like advanced Sonic to appear, like Mario Sonic to come into his universe, but he looks like how he does in Sonic Advance, but with like more like you know, more well shaded, you know, visuals. But just his Sonic Advance sprite, I think it'd be awesome. But no Roger Craig Smith, no voices, please, no voices. Just have it be muted. Dialogue is fine, but I don't want any voices. So, yeah, okay, guys, that was it. I had a lot to say. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Have a good one. Take care. Peace out. Bye bye. Looking forward to Sonic the Hedgehog. Whatever it's gonna be, Sonic Adventure 3 maybe? I don't know. Looking forward to the next big Sonic game. 30, well, Sonic Adventure 30th anniversary, right? So maybe it is Sonic Adventure 3. I don't know. We'll find out, all right? Because what happened 20 years ago, guys? We got Sonic Adventure 2. So we'll see. Have a good one. Take care. Bye bye. Peace out. See you later. Bye.